This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by the Topsfield Fair.
At the Topsfield Fair, fun is around every corner. Experience the thrills, flavors, and entertainment you won't forget. From award-winning bites to exciting live shows, prize-winning fun awaits you at the Topsfield Fair, October 3rd to the 13th.
Friday Insights meteorologist Danielle here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Here's what we're going to cover in this video today. A gorgeous weekend for the first weekend of October, feeling more like the beginning of September. Beware rip currents. There will be some that linger in pockets for the more exposed beaches this weekend. Fire danger also rises, particularly for the start of next week with this dry stretch and the wind kicking up, especially by Tuesday. A pattern shift takes place next week. So feeling more like summer the next several days, and then a big time cool down we'll take a look at in a second. Meantime, in the month of September alone, we had over 50 new members join. If you'd like to support our mission, 4 membership levels to choose from, all the details at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. We are so appreciative of your continued support. It was a chilly start this morning. We had widespread 30s on the map, some 40s in here too, and even a couple of 20s that showed up here. 30s all the way back down to Cape Cod and portions of the Vineyard in Nantucket, though no frost there. Now, the big story, though, is the bump up in temperatures, the ridge that's been developing. These are mid-level temperatures at about 6,000 feet. So you see the yellows and greens in here, actually very warm mid-level temperatures. They go all the way up into eastern Canada through the course of the weekend and the start of next week. That means we're in an above normal stretch as well. Watch what happens though with this cold pool of air up in central Canada. The red line denotes 32 degrees or 0 degrees Celsius. And watch what happens to that as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. A shot of cold air comes in, or cool air, all relative for this time of the year, cold by mid-level standards. And that will be with us for the end of next week and into next weekend with a little moderation in temperature. So a big shift back to fall. And you'll see it in the Topsfield 10-day forecast. The fair, of course, kicks off today. And what a stretch. Honestly, it looks fantastic. Upper 70s to around 80 through the weekend into the start of next week. No precipitation to worry about. Cool in the evenings, low humidity. The only day really that looks like it has a chance of some rain would be on Wednesday. But as of right now, we may be able to get it through early enough in the morning that really the second half of the day looks decent on Wednesday. So we'll keep you posted on the timing of that. Sometimes those are the best days to go to the fair. And then the end of next week, notice feel of fall, crisp, cool, temperatures running 55 to 60 Thursday, Friday, next weekend in the 60s, and then a chance of a shower as we head into the last day of the fair. But even that is only about a 30% chance right now. So it looks awesome. Buy your tickets to the Topsfield Fair. You'll see it right on our app, the 14-day, the hourly forecast, and the Send to Us tab. You can click right there. Our app is free. Thousands of 5-star reviews. Give it a try. A lot of 80s and 90s on the map this weekend, and really the central and eastern United States. Some record daily high temperatures and low temperatures will fall. Not a ton of precipitation. A few thunderstorms and showers fire up across the northern plains over the course of the weekend, Saturday into Sunday. And down across the Gulf, we'll get some areas of rain also through the Carolinas. That's actually from a wave that's developing right along the tail end of a boundary, a front that was down there. Low chance of tropical development, but either way will bring areas of rain and some localized flooding to the southeastern United States this weekend. Otherwise, the tropics are relatively quiet. One thing we will keep an eye on is an emerging wave off the west coast of Africa. This will have a little trouble developing in the next couple of days, but maybe towards the middle and end of next week, get a moderate chance of developing into a tropical depression. So we'll watch that closely. Otherwise, high pressure, the blue H on the map, is our friend the next several days. So it's promoting highs 75 to 80. It's promoting cool evenings, low humidity, sea breezes that kick in at the coast. Monday looks awesome as well. Sunshine, a few late day clouds. Tuesday, we start with sun. We end up with increasing clouds, and that's out ahead of the cold front that will bring in a period of rain as it comes on by. And that is what ushers in the much cooler air as we head into Wednesday's kind of the transition, but especially during the day on Thursday. So we could use some precipitation, but there's none in the cards really until late Tuesday into Wednesday. And even at that, I showed you yesterday, it's not like a good solid dose of rain. We may get a few hundredths to a few tenths in northwestern New England Tuesday evening and night. And then as that band of rain shifts through, maybe a tenth to a quarter of an inch. There may be a few locally higher amounts, but it looks like that band kind of consolidates, swings through. And so it's in and out pretty quickly. And that's why the amounts will be a little bit on the lower side, but we'll take what we can get. High temperatures for our Saturday, either side of 80, 70, 70s in northern New England, 70 to 75 along the south coast. Beautiful. No worries about frost Saturday night. 50s, 40s in the far north country with a few patchy clouds. Sunday may actually be a couple of degrees cooler at the coast because of a sea breeze that kicks in a little bit stronger. Low 80s, though, through the interior, and I'd even keep it in the mid to upper 70s at the coast. Pats at the Bills at Highmark Stadium Sunday evening. After a beautiful day, it will be gorgeous evening as well. Temperatures cruising back through the 60s gradually. Bit of a gusty wind out of the south occasionally between about 10 and 15 miles per hour. Monday, sun, high thin clouds, either side of 80 again, just for some perspective. Average highs this time of the year for the beginning of October should be in the mid to upper 60s. So for many spots, this is about 10 to 15 degrees above average. Tuesday, another warm day. And one thing you will notice on Tuesday is the humidity ticks up a little bit. It's not going to be oppressive, but you'll notice the difference if you're sensitive to it. And that wind picks up too out of the southwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour, even a little bit higher along the south coast. So our fire danger at least goes up a little bit, particularly for Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, areas of rain sweep through from northwest to southeast. It's kind of the transition day as that cooler air comes in, 60s to right around 70, and then you're really going to notice the difference by the time we get to Thursday. Some of these numbers may be a little bit generous. We'll struggle to get out of the 50s. In many areas, maybe we touch 60 in a few spots. Gusty wind, too, out of the north. If you haven't checked out our stream yet, it's continuous weather. It's literally 24/7, 1 degree outside.live. But if you have a smart TV, open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network.